Hello! In this video, we'll demonstrate how ECM Toolbox Web Capture can help you add and import essential data into ApplicationXtender with more dynamic functionality. Web Capture is designed to work seamlessly with ApplicationXtender. It's a great tool to add and import digital documents into AX, including emails, their attachments, and scanned documents on your computer and in FileShare. It also gives you a useful option for importing data when you don't have access to AX. As you can see from the screenshot of the Web Capture program on the left-hand side, you can have tables, you can format the fields to match your business requirements, and you can connect to databases, not only ApplicationXtender, but also third-party databases. When you log into ECM Toolbox, the Web Capture module is available to you. You simply open it and select the template that applies to your business. We'll start with AP entry. In this first scenario, I have received an email from a vendor asking to process an invoice. What I can do is highlight the invoice inside the email, drag it over, and just drop it inside the system. The invoice has now appeared and I can start processing it. Okay, let's enter the information here. The vendor is Queso. Because we are processing an invoice, the system will search ApplicationXtender and display all of the previous invoices for that vendor. I can look at these past invoices and select the one I want to clone. I can even open the drop-down and see the previous GL entries that were made for this invoice to help me decide. And if I'm not sure whether this is the correct invoice, I can click to view it. Yes, that's the invoice I want to clone. Now let's go back and capture it. I click on that row and hit Apply. You will see that my row is automatically completed except for the dollar amounts, because we have not yet entered the invoice amount. Once we do, the dollar amounts will be automatically distributed. Let's continue with our data entry. The fields allow us to quickly and correctly enter the information, including an easy date picker. The invoice amount is $15,675. The project name is Green Project. The year is 2021. The department is HR, and we will use January as the month. These fields are all configurable, depending on what your requirements are. The project field will be AP Workflow Solution. You can see that the dollar amounts have now been distributed according to the cloned invoice. Perhaps we don't want to distribute the money in the same way this time, and that's no problem. We can either do that manually or leverage preset templates that you can customize yourself. In this case, I have a preset template available. So let's say I want to distribute this 50-50 to legal and HR. I simply select it, and now it's been modified to distribute based on the new allocation. If I want to add a new template, I would select Add New Template and give it a name. In this case, Legal Work. For the GL section, I'd like to name it Legal as well. The legal department will be allocated 50% of that work. I enter 2 in type and 2021 for the year. The function will be T65. And I also might give it the same GL name and distribute this line to Technology, 50% allocation, and add the same coding. Now I have another template that's been saved and can be used for future invoices. Once the invoice has been completed, we hit Submit so it can be processed. Now, if we had come across a new vendor or had a different type of form that needed to be completed, well, then we can create a different template. So for our next scenario, we are going to use the vendor application form. This time I have received an invoice and I know that the vendor is not yet in the ERP system. It's the Marshall Group. I start by entering the tax ID information from the vendor's paperwork. I then complete the rest of the form. Now let's say this invoice needs additional documentation attached to it. I have the ability to attach additional records. Here, I have one page already attached. I can either drag and drop another document right into the window, or I can browse my computer and import other records. I need to add a W-9 for this vendor, and I am now attaching it. You will see there are 7 pages in there. I can even view the record's thumbnails to see all the pages. I would then finish completing the form, hit Submit, and this record would go directly inside ApplicationXtender with all the indexes automatically applied. A workflow could begin based on the arrival of this document. As you can see, ECM Toolbox Web Capture is a dynamic tool that gives you the power to add and import essential data into ApplicationXtender quickly and efficiently. Thanks for watching. We appreciate your interest in ECM Toolbox and hope you have a great day.
Interested interested in what ECM Toolbox can do for you, subscribe now and check out these videos.